My God. What's up, Game Time Mailheads? What's up, Chris May? How you doing, my brother? Isaac Ramirez, Jay Smooth. What's up, pal? I'll be having some new fresh t-shirts soon, bro. Curtis, hello, Game Time Brian. Sorry I missed everything. How is he doing? I'm hot today, Curtis, but I'm hanging in there. Chris. Oh, look at Chris May. Jerry, show me the money. Thank you so much, Chris. I will make sure I will write it down now. I will write your name down, and I'll physically show you add your name to the hopper next time. Thank you so much, Chris. Any other super chats will be added to this. Where is everybody? Everybody at the beach or something? Chris May, $2. You can't really see it, but there it is. It's junk mail, people. Woo, Jojo. Hello, Jojo. How are you? I got some pink shirts, Jojo. I'm working on a good logo. And you are the first one to get one. Well, other than my wife, who's actually making it. So, I hope you like it. But, you, Jojo, not there yet. I bought shirts yesterday. I got the press. I just got to finish the logo. Zip it to the guy, and he's going to mail me all the DTFs. I guess that's what they call it. Joey Garcia, what's up? Woo. Please, let's keep it. Thank you, Jojo. Thank you. I appreciate it. We really do need to keep it about football. Because it seems like, and Jojo knows, it doesn't matter what you say, somebody gets up. So, Raymond Salas, what's up, brother? Devil Dog, what's up, Brian? Hope you're staying cool. Whew, does it look like it, Devil Dog? It's really hot in these rhinos, bro. Thomas Garrett, what's up, my brother? Have a blessed afternoon, Game Time. Thanks, David. You do the same. Go Texans. East Side's in the house. Thank you. Thank you for being nice on your first comment. I appreciate you. Game Time. Happy Manic Monday to you, bro. Raymond Walker. Whew, I don't know. Nikki Candelaria, what's up, my man? How are you? Curtis, Logan Motorsports. How are you? You alright? Agree. No más el político. No más. Remember Durand? Sugar Ray Leonard. Or is it Durand? Oh, yeah. No más. All right, everybody. Come on, hit me. I'm too hot. Yeah, keep it football and stop being sensitive about the Cowgirls. I don't own the team. East Side. You know hold up. I think East Side. I want to talk to East Side for a second. You know I'm always nice to you. You know you got plenty of time, East Side, to talk shit when you're probably going to beat our ass later in the season. I hope not. My Dallas people, you know I'm going to be streaming and rooting for the Cowboys. But I'm telling you now, as I sit here today, probably not going to happen. They're loaded. So just please wait before you start hammering people. You'll have your shot. I feel like it. I watched morning video. I have to agree with you. Washington should sweep us. Logan, is that a big deal? You won both games, right? Why do people get upset about that, Logan? I don't understand. Last year is gone. You do know, Logan, that people get upset about every little thing I say. And it's like, what am I going to talk about? What kind of underwear are you wearing? Game Time? Well, I seldom wear underwear, but when I do, it's usually something unusual. Now, that would be too much information. For the record, I do wear underwear. But I'm just saying, that's a classic movie line from the movie Stripes. I just wasted 30 seconds of your time. Nikki, what to ask to sign Simmons to safety? Safety / linebacker. Obviously, Nikki, give me anybody, bro. Sign somebody. But, am I going to buy it? No. The riffs in my head, and you funny-ass Eagle fans. I won't bring politics, but sports always brings politics. I hear you, Joey. I appreciate you, Joey. For now. For now. Diggs, Bland going to shut them down. We'll see, David. Only God knows, right, David? Because we have a few months to go. Game time, Brian. No worries. Whenever you get there, you know, JoJo, I'm good for it. You do know that. Just don't watch. Just, I promise you. The shirts that I bought are a blend, and you will be able to wash them. Unlike the one I sent you, along with the hat. Do not dry it. You can wash it. Don't dry it. That was a medium, and I washed another one he had, and it shrunk up. I think my dog wears it now. Hi, Curtis. I'm not up, Brian. You talked to three. Logan, thank you, my man. Listen, you know me and you go back and forth. You'll say you, I'll say me. But at the end, it's all good, right? Boxers or briefs. I know. Leopard skin banana hammock. Devil dog. Look, yeah, JoJo's like, I'm out of here. Diggs seems to be still hurt. Nikki, actually, I saw a video of him cutting on dimes. Oh, sorry, that's Shady McCoy. Your freaking lawnmower broke on me. Not my lawnmower. Your lawnmower. Talon 72. How you think the Bohm does in the Derby? My son thinks he finishes last. I've never seen him hitting BP. So, Talon, it's tonight, right? It's tonight, right? Hey, maybe I'll straighten out. Now, I'm going to enjoy it. Pinks will be doing a training camp special buy with Rosie O'Donnell. Get a free shot of Jose Cuervo. Actually, Market doesn't drink until the Cowboys start losing. 7 p.m. I'll be there, Talon. Go Phils. Ooh, I almost said it. Go Phils. Go Phils. All right, cool, Nikki. Who else is in the Derby? Tell you one thing. Phil's rolled over yesterday. Oh, you wrote that song. Say you, say me. Dude, I remember that back in high school. Say it for always. We're at the skating rink. Remember? Oh, that was awesome. Remember? You had the old backwards skate. Couples only. Couples only. Say you, or weddings. Say me. Say it for always. What is it? Faithfully or natural? Faith or naturally? I don't know. Put it in the comment. I think Gunner wins the Derby. Thomas Garrett. I saw the MLB draft yesterday. Thomas, I'm proud of you, bro. I can't watch that. That's like watching paint dry. But I was busy. I know that Pete from the Mets is going for his third Derby. Oh, yeah. I appreciate both boxers and Breeze. Yeah, something, right, JoJo? Just something. Journey. Yeah. We're gonna leave it right there, Joe. Naturally. There you go. Lionel was the man. I had Lionel's, remember, You Are? What was that album? It was like yellow and green. He had the fro and he was sitting on it. You are the sun. You are, oh, sorry. That makes my life this foolish game. You need to know I love you so. I don't have my voice today. And I'll do it all. Sorry. Brian, you should do the nighttime fireside video. Logan, I'm getting to it. I just canceled long story. I go on vacation August 11th, and I don't go back to work until like the Wednesday of September. So I'm off for a long time. So you're going to be getting a nice amount of fireside chats. Lives. Brian, you should, naturally, yes, David Cowboy. Lionel's the man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Lionel is the man. Come on now. Lionel Richie. Yeah, Logan, you're a young man. Check out You Are. It was a groovy song back in the day. That makes my life just... The whole album was awesome. The whole album was good. It really was. We got 22 people here and 11 people hitting the likes. Come on now. Come on. What do we got? Devil Dog. Brian wore parachute. Dude, I did. I did wear parachute pants. You remember... Anybody in the chat remember James Way? I don't know if James Ways were all across the country, but James Way was like the old school Walmart, but not quite as much stuff. My mom used to buy me the parachute pants and the fake Michael Jackson jacket. I had a red and a black. But I wanted them so bad, but then I didn't have the balls to wear them, and my mom gave them away. Chris Mayer, give Brian a bone. Hit the likes. Yeah, give me a bone. I didn't say smoke a bone. I wore black ones and red ones. I had gray. I think I had the gray, like the silver. Crypto Keeper, what up? Hey, Crypto Keeper, are you into cryptocurrency? No Diddy. So yes, Asman, do your fireside chat in the parachute pants. I don't have parachute pants anymore. Them days are long gone. They were comfortable unless you sat on a zipper and the zipper flap was up. You know what I'm saying? One of the, like the pulleys. Then it could have been a wardrobe malfunction, or you might have had to go to the doctors for a tetanus shot. You know what I'm saying? Just saying. But I remember having the parachute pants. Yes, indeed I did. I do the PI mining. Who knows what's that? PJ mining. I do the PI mining. Help me out with that, Chris. What are you saying? Those were back in the 70s. Well, I'm 50. I'll be 53 next month, Devil Dog. So I was thinking I was in junior high rocking the parachute pants. But I don't know. I could be wrong. Okay, cool. Well, I just saw your name, Crypto. I don't have any crypto, but I like the idea of having a currency that cannot be devalued and stays, and they don't keep making it. That's the problem with this country. We keep printing money, and then inflation goes through the roof. On to football. MC Hammer Pants, there you go. You know what I used to have, David Cowboy? I know, McHammer Pants. It's called Pi. Some crypto mining. Oh, okay, cool. Very cool. Yeah, the Crypto Keeper, exactly. You and me are on the same wavelength. What was I going to say? Oh, do you know what I used to have back in high school? Do you remember the IOU sweatshirts? IOU sweatshirts at the mall. They always would have them out at the end of the mall. My mother hooked me up. And you remember the pants that kind of looked like MC Hammer pants? They were called Z Cavarici. Z Cavarici. You mean tax cuts. Same things. Sight and chops. Same thing. Just like when I get a raise at work, which is very few and far between. It's like, yeah, you got a raise. And then inflation goes through the roof. And my raise gets eaten up and then some. Game time. I had the Colorado and the Dallas Cowboys. Nice. But I had Z Cavaricis. And there was one Christmas where I wrote out my list, and my mother, God rest her soul, Mom, you took care of me. You took care of me. I wrote a pair of Z Cavarici, and she bought me 2 pairs. Now, we're talking back in the 80s, and they were probably $80, $90 a pop. Hunt Club members, Jordache, Sergio Valiente. But yeah, anybody that remembers Z Cavarici, just give me a thumbs up. They were like, almost like parachute pants, but they were Italian made. They were nice, but they were baggy in the thighs. Overkillers, 79's Corner. Welcome to the show. I love new names. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you're not the killer clown. So, but yeah, Joe, you remember them, right? I used to go to the clubs, Joe. I'm not asking for your age, but I miss them days. Remember going to the club, Joe, and you'd get into the parking lot, and then you'd have to wait. These were under 21 clubs. Yo, game time. What's up, Dustin? You'd wait in the line, and they weren't. They were carding you, I guess. I don't know what they were. I don't remember what they were doing, but it was maybe maybe you had to be 18. It was 18 to 21 or under 21. Maybe it was under 21. I don't know what they were doing, but maybe they had alcohol and you wore a wristband, but you waited in the line and the bouncers were like frisking you and letting you in. You could hear the music bumping. Those were the days. I remember this is when I got out of school. We were still in our clubbing days. I played semi-pro ball. We came into Philly, which is about a 40-minute drive over the bridge to Delaware Avenue. We went to a place called the Bank, and it was cool because it was an old school. It was a big ass bank that they turned into a nightclub. And you walked in, and it was literally the bank. Downstairs looked like the bank, and it was a nightclub. You know, disco, not disco, but you know what I'm talking about, 90s, like, you know, uh, Stevie B and all that stuff. And then upstairs was like an alternative rock club. That was cool. Don't remember those pants out of my league. David Cowboy. I didn't buy them either. I was a young dude. But the IOU sweatshirts, I know people remember the IOU sweatshirts. They had every color. And they would put the display right out by the mall, like the entrance to the store. And it was on a long table, and you had every color. And you had to have, you got to have this, you got to have that. It matches my Z Cavaricis. And then you go to the school dance. I know, I'm getting way out. Emmett, Chris May. I met Emmett in 90 or 9. When was he drafted? 90, right? I met him at the old Hershey Hotel. I've said the story. I didn't know it was him. He was wearing MC Hammer pants, some gold long sleeve shirt. This is the day before the game. A vest. You know what I'm talking about. Those loud vests and one of those hats. And Emmett was in. It was Emmett. It was Jim Jeffcoat, my brother, and me in an elevator. And I didn't know who. I knew who he was, but he was a rookie. And Emmett was like, "Hey, how you doing?" You know, he was a little taller. He's like 5'10". I'm about 5'8.5". I think I've shrunk a little bit, but I'm about 5'8" now with heels. But Emmett was barely bigger than me, you know. But the hat, I remember the big hat. But Emmett was rocking that stuff. That shirt vest was, it was very ugly. But back in the day, we thought it looked good. Our brains were backwards. It's like the styles in the kitchen, right? You know, sometimes, you know, it's weird. I'm always a couple years behind the style. So by the time I get it, it's already phasing out. It's like, I had 2 clubs near me. The Vault. Oh, yes. Remember the old bank? The cell block, the old prison, both made. That was on Delaware Avenue, right? Or what do they call Delaware Avenue? The whole length of it? Columbus, right? Am I right with that? A Talon? Me and you were probably going at it. There was another one that they had a volleyball court outside of the club, and we were playing at the University of Temple the next day. But we went out clubbing, me and about 6 of the dudes. And we went in there, and one of my guys got into a fight on the volleyball court. And one of the clubs on Delaware Avenue was a nightclub. They had these cages. I think it was a cell block or something. I don't know what it was, but then there was an outdoor part of it. Next thing you know, he had like 4 bouncers on him, 5 bouncers. And I'm like, all right, I'm pitching tomorrow. I'm not getting involved in that. He was my catcher, though. I remember those vests. I used to wear those. I had a couple of vests, too. I ain't going to lie to you, Thomas. Jamal. Where's Jamal? Jamal in here? Jamal, what's up? Phillies on the first. Yeah. Go Cowboys. That's right. We got to fight it off. Come on. I only got 16 likes. Come on now. I'm giving you history. I'm giving you history. Say you. Say me, say it for always. Dustin, sorry to change the subject, just got in the chat. What up with the rumors of Lamb going to... No, he ain't, Dustin. He ain't going to no Commandos. And if he does, I want 2 number 2s, but he ain't going. Nope. Hey, Philly D, there he is. What's up, my man? We were talking about Philly nightclubs back in the day. I think Philly D might be maybe a little older than me. I don't know. So he wasn't at the clubs. He was probably home with his kids. Nah, maybe not. But yes, Mikal eyeing team friendly. Oh yeah. So what's up at Mikal Bridges and Jalen Brunson signing really friendly deals? Who are they trying to get? Kathmandu. That's it. Down all the way down on the left, right on Columbus and Delaware there. I think so. Dukes to Dawn. Yeah, that's right. I know you weren't. I'm talking Philly D. Hey, Brian, stay cool out there. Yeah, Philly D. I just told the story that we went clubbing. Of course, I think we went to cheerleaders first, and then we went to the clubs. But yeah, it was fun. It was those were the days when we didn't have a worry in the world except how were we going to get home. Were we going to be able to manage the bridge and the AC Expressway? Times have changed, Philly D. Times have changed. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate you. Um, buddy of mine, parents owned. Okay, cool, very cool. Logan, think about this, brother. We didn't have any cell phones, so when we left the house, we were kind of on our own. Parents couldn't track us. When are you having Philly 500 on, Dustin? Tentatively the 17th, which is my live stream. Not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday. Tentatively. Jeff Lee, there you go. What's up, my man? Thank you so much, Jeff. Okay, cool. Yeah, think about that. Yeah, they couldn't track us. What you said, you know, it was, you had payphones. Yes, you did. But normally, there was normally drug deals around the payphones, or the druggies were hanging around the payphones. Or if you went to a payphone, you were getting hassled for, like, you got any money. So no cells in the back. Yes, imagine that, no cells. Yeah, David Cowboy, think about that. No cell phones, right? I remember Philly D. I remember going to Pulsations. Do you remember Pulsations? I want to say that was over by Concordville or going towards Concordville, Philly D. That was the first nightclub of its kind in Philly, or near me, South Jersey, Philly, Delaware Valley. They had the spaceship on the dance floor that released the smoke, right? And I drove an hour to this place in a rickety car. I think I was 18 or 19, maybe 18. And you know who owned the bar back then? Do you know who owned the bar? One of the original owners of Pulsations, or he wasn't the owner, he was in charge of all this stuff, was John Taffer. Remember John? You know John Taffer from the TV show? John Taffer was a part of Pulsations. Yep, 18 to get in, 21 to drink. There you go. 18 to get in, 21 to drink. That's why they checked your ID. Bang. Maybe a beeper. My buddy had a beeper. I was able to dodge the whole beeper thing. Yeah, John Taffer. Now, what's the Bar Rescue? Yeah, John Taffer was one of the original. I don't know if he was an owner, but I know he was in charge of the nightclub part, the bar part of Pulsations. A little bit of history there. Game Time doesn't just bring you NFL football. He gives you nightclub. I don't know what you would call it. History. I used to love nightclubs. I used to love it. Now, Studio 54 was way before my time. So, just don't bring up Studio 54. Yes. And that was way out there, right, Philly D? That was kind of like going towards Concordville, like that way, out in the middle of nowhere. I remember driving. Where are we going? My car's overheating. Me and my buddy Art. Those were the days. But John Taffer, baby. I remember VHS tapes. You know what, Logan? Here's the deal. I don't know about anybody in the chat that's around my age. I loved VHS. I loved it. You know why? Because I loved going on a Friday night when we got done school, going with my parents or whatever, and renting VHS tapes for the weekend. And you have to pay the extra fee sometimes. And then they added video games, Logan, where you could rent video games and bring them home. You got to see the boxes. You looked at the box. Oh, I don't know this movie, but that looks cool. You know, I would always get. This is before Blockbuster, but yes, the same idea. For some reason, I was always drawn to the horror movies where girls were running half naked, like, through the woods. And my mother thought I was like, what's going on? I was just a teenager. That's probably what it was. But that was always exciting to me. I still have the beeper. Sucker is shot. I like that. What's up, Sledhead? My first drink, a 20 rum and coke. Yeah, listen, I think we all drank before we were supposed to. I remember VHS tapes. Yeah. I remember having every. Hey, Thomas, you remember when Dallas would. I mean, after each year, they would do the 1995 Dallas Cowboys highlights. My brother had every year, and I ended up throwing them all away because all the tapes were going bad. I'm worried about our running back room. William, don't worry, bro. We'll be all right. Yes, I remember that too, Brian. It was just a good time, Logan. It was just a good time in history. You know, I still have, oh yeah, Blockbuster, Movie Time, Movie Gal, whatever it was. You walked in, right, and they had the nudie room in the back that you weren't allowed to go in, and you saw, you would see some interesting individuals, like, go in there, and, you know, it's like, I can't go in there, but, you know. Any thoughts on Justin Simmons? He would fit great, Dustin. I'm just not going to put myself in that headspace until we can. I would be shocked if we signed anybody. Except CD. I think CD comes back. Good times. A movie. Yeah, NES game. Yeah, dude. Yes, an NES game. Remember, I think the first time I ever played Mike Tyson Punch-Out, I kept it like 2 days past the rental date, a due date. I was getting phone calls at the house. You know, it was awesome. Those were the best. West Coast Video. There you go. Well, if you ever go into Philly, it used to be a big blockbuster. Now it turned into a nudie video place. I always snuck back there, laughed at yeah, there you go. See, these are things we forget that were the best. We lose all that. Streaming's good and all, but we're all sitting in our house looking at our cell phones too. You know? My mom said, be home by dark. I always snuck back there and laughed at the crowd. Yeah. Indiana Homes and the Temple of Leather, like stuff like that, Double Doe. I still have those Cowboys VHS tapes. Yeah, I had them all and then I got rid of them. Great game. Pain in the ass. Tyson Hart. I remember Soda Popinski. I remember you remember, Chris, when you used to actually beat the games, you would get some weird music and all of a sudden it would just stop. I remember beating my mom again. I miss you, Mom. My mom would let me play hooky from school. And I remember I beat Defender on Atari one year and it just stopped. I'm like, all this for that? It just paused. And then it it rolled the credits. Pac-Man, no. Galaga. I remember that skating rink. Remember Mr. Dream. Yes. That is exactly what my family did most of the weekend. I love watching movies with my family. Horror was my favorite. Yeah, it's weird, Jojo. I don't know why, but I was always drawn. I remember sitting there feeling weird, sitting on the couch watching a movie with my parents, and all of a sudden some half-naked woman's running through the woods while some psycho's going after her. I'm like, what am I doing? Bobby, Cowboy fans absolutely love VHS. Here we go, Bobby. You had to go there. Joe, I was a member of the fan club in high school. Games that worked on the spot, and like today, 3 hour down. Yeah, exactly, Chris. And every time I go into Call of Duty, Chris, there's like an update. Yep, definitely. VHS, the bomb. Yeah, I don't have any more, but those were the fun days. VHS. I remember my brother brought home Top Gun. He was working in Atlantic City, I think, at the casino, driving a limo at that point after his college. He tore his knee up in college, and he brought home Top Gun. I remember us watching it as a family going, oh my God, I want to be a jet. I was already like a freshman or whatever. I'm like, I want to be a jet pilot. And then I realized, too late. Too late. I also have those Cowboys Super Bowl. Yes. There you go. I love N64 too. Logan Motorsports. Best game ever. GoldenEye. Remember GoldenEye? Loved GoldenEye. But all right, people. That's my 30 minutes. I got to go. Terminator 2. Oh, yo, let's pick this up tomorrow, Chris. Remember some of those video games we used to play? I can't think of the one. It was a shooter game, but it was kind of like that. But anyway, I'll talk to everybody later. Bye.